In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to print 6 figures plus with Black Friday webinars using this proven 2025 blueprint. This is the exact webinar system that top coaches, consultants, and course creators use to turn Black Friday weekend into their biggest revenue month of the year by selling more of their existing programs. And I'm talking about the complete system, how to position your coaching program for Black Friday, the webinar structure that converts, confirmation pages that improve show up rates, and follow-up sequences that maximize every dollar. If you're a coach, consultant, or selling any kind of info product, and you want to make Black Friday your biggest payday, then watch this video until the end because I'm going to give you everything that you need to print a ton of money in this Q4. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so before we dive into the blueprint, let me be real with you about Black Friday webinars. Most coaches completely blow up this opportunity because they just slap a discount on their coaching programs and hope for the best. They run the same generic webinar they always do, just with a Black Friday sale on their title. So here's the truth, Black Friday webinars need to be fundamentally different. The psychology is different, the audience is real, and you need to position your coaching program in a way that cuts through all the noise. But if you do this right, you will make more money on a weekend that most coaches do on the entire Q4. Step number 1, the Black Friday frequency strategy. So one exclusive Black Friday webinar will be weekly webinars during Q4. You will have more promotion time through paid ads and organic channels, and the real scarcity will drive registrations. Now, when you do webinars too frequently, it will lower the need to register for it now, because there's always another one coming. But when you do one exclusive Black Friday webinar, you will create real scarcity, and people will have a genuine reason to show up for your webinar. Now, let's go to step number 2, which is the Black Friday timing and scheduling. So don't guess your webinar timing, please use actual data for everything. But in this case, you will check the YouTube Studio analytics for when your audience is online and match the webinar timing to their availability patterns. So check for your audience online times. For example, if you have an entrepreneur audience, it will probably be in work hours for 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For parents, schedule after kids sleep, which is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you want a Black Friday specific, do Saturday afternoon or Sunday midday. So the key here is that you need to run webinars when your specific audience has enough time to make buying decisions, especially if you are selling a high ticket offer, which I expect you to do during this webinar. Now, let's go to step number 3, which is the specific webinar length. Now, it will depend on your audience's wealth and decision-making speed. So rich people will buy faster with less convincing needed, but the general public needs more nurturing and proof. So for example, if you have affluent entrepreneurs, you will do 60 to 90 minutes maximum, because this type of people value their time more than anything else. So in the other hand, for general public, you will do 90 minutes to 3 hours. So you need to remember that wealthy audiences take financial risk faster, and lower income people need more objection handling and proof. So you need to adjust the length accordingly. It's about matching the length and the depth of your webinar presentation to the mindset and buying behavior of your audience. Now let's go to step number 4, the Black Friday landing page that converts. You need to target a 30 to 50% opt-in rate. If it is lower than that, your messaging isn't resonating. You need to position it as exclusive Black Friday content, not just another webinar. So you need an urgency-driven headline, Black Friday exclusive training, clear transformation promise for the coaching program that you are selling, and explain why this training only happens during Black Friday, and also add social proof from existing coaching clients. If you want a really good example of how this should look like, you can go to, well, I don't know if you have access to Bangatsu's previous landing page for his challenge funnel. It was for a challenge, not for a webinar, but it is basically, you can apply the same principles. Also, Sam Sia is running a challenge funnel right now, and you can take those principles and apply them to your webinar landing page. So you need to position it as exclusive Black Friday content with a clear transformation promise and social proof. Now let's go to step number 5, which is about the confirmation page best practices. Now this is a massive opportunity to maximize your show rate and conversion rate with proper confirmation page setup. you will get registrants consuming content immediately after the sign up, okay? So you will have a pre-webinar video framing what's coming, breakout videos handling common objections, quick testimonials from existing coaching clients, and a calendar integration for easy scheduling. So what I mean by that is having like a button which says add to Google Calendar, and this will increase the likelihood that they don't forget the hour of your event. Now, you need to remember that the confirmation page is your highest point of leverage after someone opt-ins for your webinar or after someone books a call. This is your highest point of leverage because this is the warmest that you're going to get someone, right? The confirmation page is also a great place to collect intel. A short survey asking about their challenges or about their goals will give you enough data about your audience to tailor your pitch during the webinar presentation, okay? Also, if you want to go to the next level, you can even test adding like an upsell or a VIP section of your webinar, but you gotta be careful of not distracting them for the main goal, which is getting them to show up to the webinar. Now, let's go to step number 6, which is the Black Friday webinar framework for coaches. So you need to follow this proven time-based structure for selling coaching programs during Black Friday. Each section serves a specific conversion purpose. Now, minutes 0 to 5, authority hook and Black Friday positioning. 5 to 15, show the opportunity in your niche for Q4. So what a lot of people do, for example, something that has to do with creators and personal brands. They say the creator economy is projected to do X number of billions in the next 5 years. Or AI is expecting to hit $1 trillion market in the next 5 years for 2030. So this is how you show the opportunity in your niche. Now, for 15 to 45, you're going to teach the core methodology with case studies, and then you're going to present the Black Friday exclusive coaching offer. And from that point onwards, you are just going to be objection handling and doing Q&A, which is basically the same thing. Now, you need to structure the webinar with clear time blocks. Teach value first, pitch second, and handle objections fast. Now let's go to step number 7, which is the Black Friday offer positioning. So don't just discount your regular program, but create an exclusive Black Friday packaging that feels special and limited. So add exclusive bonuses and extra calls, use real scarcity, price anchor, show the full value first, and then rebuild the investment, and position the investment in business and future results. So you will create an exclusive package with bonuses and not just a discount on your regular program. Having a structure like this in a webinar is critical because this is what is going to keep your audience engaged and give them a clear path to action. Now, for step number 8, advanced objection handling for coaches. Use the proven psychological frameworks to handle timing, price, and results objections during your webinar, right after you present your offer. So the key tactics are the feel, felt, found for timing objections, price versus cost reframe, right positioning, and share specific client results and testimonials. Now, how this works is that, for example, you're going to say, I understand how you feel, others feel the same, this is what they did. And it is as simple as that to handle objections. And ideally, you want to not be lazy and handle as many objections as you can. Because every time you handle an objection, or every time you give your audience another reason to buy, you will convert another person, alright? Now, let's go to step number 9, which is the Black Friday promotion strategy. So, this is really important. You need to start promoting 1 week before the webinar. Longer than that, and they will get to quote for the event, and shorter than that will be not enough time. So you need to focus your budget on warm audiences that already know your expertise. Now, you need to be throwing at them email campaigns with Black Friday exclusive messaging, organic content sharing coaching client success stories, retargeting ads hitting warm audiences, and SMS reminders using 4 text sequence for registrants. Now, a key point here is that, for example, you need to be posting daily content, educational-based content, value-based content, show before and after attending the webinar, share testimonials about your coaching program, and also include CTAs in all of this content to get them to sign up for the webinar. Now, for the retargeting ads, retarget people that visited your landing page, that engage with your content, people that follow you. All of these are your warm audiences that you can target inside the Facebook Ads Manager. Now, focus the promotion budget on warm audiences, as I already said, because they already trust you and convert fast. Also, a very key thing that I forgot to mention here is that your messaging needs to resonate across all of your content. So across your emails, ads, content, short form, long form, podcast, and then on your landing page. this is what will get you the higher amount of signups for your webinar, right? Your messaging needs to resonate across all of your ecosystem, right? Now let's go to step number 10, which is the follow-up sequence that converts. A ton of coaching sales come from follow-up, not the live webinar. You need to have a systematic sequence ready to deploy immediately. So you need an immediate replay email within 2 hours, a success story email with Black Friday timing relevance, an urgency email with countdown timer for bonuses, and a final call email for last chance to join the cohort. So a golden rule is that 1/3 of sales will come from follow-ups. So you need to send the replay within 2 hours maximum. And for last step, step number 11, the post-webinar pop-up strategy. So after the main event, you will run a smaller pop-up event 3 to 5 days after the main webinar for attendees who didn't enroll. And this intimate setting will convert hesitant prospects. So here you will target people who attended but didn't enroll, address specific objections from the main webinar, offer a personalized Q&A about their situation, and add exclusive bonuses like extra coaching calls or really whatever you want to add, but make it powerful. Now also a quick pro tip, something that you can do very easy. You can have your setters on your sales team to dial every lead after the webinar. So what I mean is that, for example, for people that stayed after the pitch on the webinar but didn't book a call, you can just call them as if they were opt-ins for a VSL funnel and just call them and say like, hey, why didn't you book a call? And then you will just objection handling them until they book a call. So that's the complete blueprint for printing 6 figures plus with Black Friday webinars. This system works because it positions your coaching program as the solution that people need to invest during this Black Friday and not just another discounted course. But here's the thing, most coaches will watch this video, get excited, and then try to implement everything themselves. They will mess up the positioning, skip the confirmation page optimization, and then run generic follow-up sequences. The difference between coaches that print money during Black Friday and those who don't is having someone who understands these systems and will help them implement everything correctly. That's why I want you to click the first link in the description and book a call with me right now. If you are serious about making Black Friday your biggest payday, I can help you implement the entire webinar system, optimize your funnel for maximum conversions, and position your coaching program to go through all the Black Friday noise. We will build your landing page, structure your webinar presentation, optimize your confirmation page, create follow-up sequences, and plan your entire pop-up event strategy. This is not just about one webinar. It's about maximizing the revenue from your current coaching expertise. So click the link, book a call, and let's make Q4 your most profitable quarter ever. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more strategies about making more money, and I will see you on the next one.